course, now rice comes in different forms. We have the white rice, the brown rice, and I prefer the white rice. And we've got conditioned rice, we've got all kinds of rice. So go to your grocery store and check those out. The rice planting season begins with the preparation of the ground. It is disked real well, and then levees are pulled. This levee plow is a real neat piece of equipment. The planting is done either dry with drills, or as this farmer is doing, by flooding the field to water plant. The planting is actually done by airplanes. See how the seed is dropped over the water and sinks to the bottom to form its roots and begins to grow. Once the seed germinates, the field is drained. With the proper amount of rain, the rice reaches this height, and the fields are once again flooded. When the rice crop reaches maturity, it turns a beautiful golden color. It's harvest time, one of the busiest seasons of the year. The field is drained once again. Large combines make gathering the crops easy and quick before the cold and rain of winter arrives. These combines are driven through the fields, taking in rice on the straw. Inside, the two are separated, grain being stored in the hopper of the combine, and the straw is discarded out the back. The grain is then transferred into grain carts, driven by tractors, and taken to the trucks that will bring the rice to the dryer. These huge combines can cover a lot of acreage in a day. All rice contains some moisture and needs to be dried before it is milled. The drying process is done with these giant blowers, forcing hot air into the rice bins. Once this is done, the rice is stored or sold to the mills. The milling process begins by removing the hulls. Then, to make white rice, the grains are polished, removing the bran off the grain. That's what makes the difference between brown rice and white rice. The milling process is monitored very closely. Then the rice is packaged according to types of grain and sent by trucks to markets within the United States or to international markets. Rice farming is often a family endeavor spanning generations. I'll bet this little fellow will know just how to raise rice when he grows up. How true that is, because even though I was a girl, I learned exactly how to grow rice, and I grew up and married a rice farmer. So I've learned everything, well, almost everything there's to learn about rice, and especially when it comes to rice like this, because this actually came off of my rice farm. And this is what I've cooked today that has the shucks have been taken off of here, the little deals, and it's been polished. And this is white rice. This is brown rice, and brown rice is rice that has not been polished yet. Now, a lot of people hear about wild rice, and they wonder if it is really a rice. Well, it isn't. It is a grass that grows up north, where it's cool, because it can't grow in the southern parts. Of course, now you incorporate this with some raw white rice, and you cook it together, honey, you can fix you a real good meal. You can make salad dressings with it. You can just throw it in stuffings. It is great.